Test 1, test 2. And here we are in the lobby for round 13, I believe it is, of the Belgian Grand Prix. We have a sprint qualifying and race tonight. I again am going to be by myself because my head slash co-commentator is down under in Australia, being an antisocial SOB. But I will do my best just to have my voice grace your lovely ears. This is Cockpit Real Racing, where they have no assists whatsoever and race fully in the cockpit view. We are not long before we get underway for qualifying for the sprint race. And as we see, we've got a few green ticks. And I forgot to add, this is an international league. There is players from all around the globe. So connections are a bit ropey, but that's per most that's probably the EA servers because they are absolutely dog shit. One thing you know, it's always a guarantee: EA to not have good servers. And here we go in Belgium. How many people? Looks like it's a dry sprint qualifying. So we wish everyone all the best and no heroics into Zandvoort. And how many people are gonna bin it on Rouge is gonna be another story. Hoping to see a few action. Again, I will apologise if I missed something. I am by myself. I will try and catch all the action as best as I can. Currently leading the championship is Mr. Piscatello. Let's hope he can keep on track with another good performance tonight. Oh, and we look like we've got Chris Snipes coming out. We've got Mr. Crypto coming out for an outlap. Let's see how they do. We've got a couple of new people by the looks of things as well. So, we'll see how people do. Oh, we had a good comment. But I can't. So we've got... I can't. But here we go. We've got quite a few people on their outlaps here. So let's see how we do. Expecting a good show in here. With a lot of cars coming out on the outlaps. But let's hope there's no... Actually, let's hope there's some crashes. But let's hope I catch them, because that would be a lot more fun. Just for me personally. But we'll see how they do. I do not like this track when I actually race it, when I actually do play the game, but watching it, it's actually a pretty fun track because it normally always rains. So here's hoping it rains during the race, or at least the qualifying, the sprint race. That'll be interesting. There we go. I think Chris will be setting. No, Chris will probably be setting the chasing lap, but Chris will probably go quicker because he is a very quick driver. So we'll stay on board Chris for his lap. We've got a yellow flag sector 3, that's why he's on either moving out of the way. The yellow flag sector 1, is that someone that's spun off? Or, oh, it is, that is David that has gone off track. Back on board Chris, because he'll be setting the chasing lap, as we've got pretty much all cars on track, bar no assists. This could get a little bit interesting now then. As Mr. Critco sets the provisional pole of a 151.5, Chris is next across the line, and he is going to be setting a time of... Chris goes provisional pole 144.5. MLF goes second with a 148.4. Piscatella then takes provisional pole with 144.2. Next across the line, I believe, will be Toby. Oh no, but Captain Teenless there with 153.6. Toby goes fourth, 148.7. We'll try and keep an eye on all the times that the cars are going to be crossing over the line very shortly. As Crashy is going to be setting a slow time for his first timed lap of a... oh no, that must have been his outlap. Or he must have been validated, I didn't quite see. Is certain Penner, oh, who's that there? David is gone 7th for 158 points free. Certain Penner puts his car in 5th for 149.1. Point 1. Gotta have the emphasis on that bit. As Captain Teamless has retired from the qualifying for the sprint race. We've got on board Grazie now, he's coming to the end of his lap. 2 corners to go. Around the bus stop chicane. Full sends it now to the line. And Grazie goes 4th for 147.7. As Herman the German around the bus stop chicane now goes down into the pit lane. See if there's anyone else setting some times. Doesn't, oh, certain Penner, I think he's not quicker. He is not. As David goes into the pit lane. I think Frankie is the only one that's on a time lap. Or is he doing another warm up? We'll see his sector 2 time. Currently Piscatello, current race, current champion leader is currently provisional pole with a 144.2. We'll see how Frankie does. Final sector of this lap. He's looking quite slow on time. I guarantee he goes into the pit lane just because I'm watching him now. Because that's what they seem to do. Yes, he does. Absolutely fantastic. As we've got 9 minutes left of qualifying. There's Grazie. He's going. Looks like he's going quicker. Can he improve his time and position? He improves his time by a second, but stays 4th. He's now at 146.6. Is certain time to go out for it? Is he going to do another time lap, or is he going into the pit lane? He's doing another time lap. He goes around the bus stop chicane now. Full sends it towards the line. Can he improve his time and position? He does. Certain Penner goes 3rd, 3 seconds quicker with a 145.9. Takes 3 seconds out of his last time. Ooh, great lap. As we see Dario set a PB, but he hasn't set a time yet, so it's always going to be a PB as he's coming up to the bus stop chicane. He's got a little bit of traffic in his way. Hopefully that moves out of the way for him, because he's on a very quick time by the looks of things. Goes around the final corner now. Full sends it to the line. Can Dario get onto the front row? He can. It's so far it's an Alfa Romeo lockout. Dario goes 2nd with a 144.3. You've got to say he got slightly impeded there, so he can go quicker. He can put a chase on his teammate. As we've got a car in the wall, that's MLF. And he's reset to track. That is not good. I will have to tell the admin about that because you're not allowed to do that. Only one car is currently out of qualifying, that's Captain Teenless. I will try and keep an eye on people's times. As we've got there, Frankie who's invalidated his lap. Will he get a lap time in? We've got yellow flag sector 1, 6 minutes 30 to go. Quincy's on his out lap. Is Dario going for one more? No, I don't think he is. Chris is on his out lap as well. Mr. Crypto coming over the line now. Oh, he's invalidated anyway, so he won't be improving in his time. Oh, we've got Crashy crashed, ironically. Crashy has crashed. As David is 13 seconds better than his current time. Someone has just moved up there. I couldn't say. I think that might have been M60. As FMP Fabio 1 sets provisional pole at 144.1. As David goes even quicker with a 143.4. Oh, that was a quick time there from David. Still two people yet to set a time. That's Frankie and Quincy. Nice little bomb rouge there from no assists. We'll see his sector 1 time. He is down on his time. Oh, that's not good. As Mr. Critco is up on his time here, we'll stay about Mr. Critco as he's coming down the final sector. I think about 4 minutes left of qualifying. No, 4.5 minutes left of qualifying. Mr. Critco goes round the bus stop chicane now. Full centre to the line. Can he improve his time and position? He can. He goes 8th. Goes second quicker. He moves up to 8th. I think Noah is going up for another warm-up lap. Certain Penner is on his out lap. As Crashy has invalidated. Piscatella and Dario are still in the pits and going to be leaving this late if they're going to make another push. 4 minutes to go of qualifying. Let's stay on board. Probably, let's have a look. Who is coming across the line soon? I think no assist, or is he backing out? I think he's backing off. Certain penalty on his out lap. Who's next to be crossing the line? And they're all diving into the pits. Oh, we've got Dario who's made the move on his out lap. Can he make a push for the front row? So kind of there, weaving and up, warming his tyres up. So Quincy sets a time of a 147.7 as well. Stay on board Toby, see if how his sector 2 time is looking. As Toby's only a second up on his time. That will move him up a place if he carries on the way he's going. We'll stay on board now as he's coming up to the bus stop chicane. 2 minutes left of qualifying to go. Piscatella's now just coming out for his out lap. We'll go on board Dario in a second because he'll be setting a time lap. Can he push for the front of the grid? As Toby does go quicker and moves up one place, we'll go on board Dario now as he's coming through the bus stop chicane. We've just got him. He's obviously doing another lap now. We'll stay on board Dario, see if he can push for the front of the grid. We've got a lot of cars now on their out laps, so I'm going to try and keep up as much as I can. We've got a minute left of qualifying. I'll try and keep up as much as I can for the changes. As Darius hits a PB. Cars are jostling now for position. There's 25 seconds left to go of qualifying for the sprint race. Current regional pole is David with a 143.43. But I don't really want him to get another time because that's an absolute brilliant. As Dario gets impeded there, right on the bus stop chicane. He's going to have one more lap though to as Frankie's not going to be able to set time, as Critco's not going to set time, and Quincy is not going to be able to improve on their time. But we've got like 5 cars going up on Rouge pretty much at the same time. This could be pretty crazy. Oh, they've all got through unscathed. There's yeah, it's only one as well. There's M60 is M60 does improve his time. He's now gone up to 8th place. We've got a lot of invalidations here. Can no assist improving his time and position. The black and white flags are now showing. There's a lot of cars, very congested, coming up to sector 3. This is going to impede a lot of them. There's no assist. Does not improve. Kobe goes into the pits. Yeah, Piscatella is out of qualifying. Well, that's qualifying done anyway. It's Chris Snipes moves up into 2nd. As FMP1 goes into 2nd. That was an absolute clusterfuck of a last bit of qualifying, but it's because everyone came out pretty much the same time. And there we have it for the sprint. David gets pole with a 143.430. FMP gets 2nd with a 143.9. Chris gets 3rd with a 143.980. And Piscatella 4th, 144.2. And Dario 5th with 144.3. So it was very unfortunate at the end of qualifying there because there was a lot of cars around this track at the same time. And we are going to get ready for the sprint race. I believe. I could be wrong on this one completely. Unless I think I might have misread it. I think it's not a sprint race. I think it's just a normal race tonight. I think because obviously it was meant to be Easter. I will let you know, but I think I could have got that wrong, which to be fair doesn't surprise me. So I think it's just a normal race tonight. So I do apologise for that if you're expecting that, and that's just me being blonde. So yeah, it should be all right though. We should be good, and we should be raring to go. Oh, it is a sprint race. I was right. We've got 8 laps to go in the sprint race, so I was correct. We are under the formation lap. It's looking very, very overcast. Well, I will quickly go through tyres, see which of these boys are being... Oh, and they've all got the mediums. So, hopefully during the race there's some naughty boys with the hard-ons. And hopefully there's some boys that need a bit of help with the softers. But I will let you know when the race starts. But as you can see, everybody on the medium tyres for this sprint race of 8 laps. Remember, the top eight places get points. And we all know points make prizes. Yeah, it's weird being on good behaviour, Reese. No comment. As we see the cars now lining up on the grid, getting ready for this sprint race. I've got a sneaky suspicion there's going to be a little wee bit of carnage in the first corner. The thing is, with Belgium, I probably would personally rather start P2 because start P1 you're gonna get squeezed into the wall, and that's not the sort of squeezing that we like. As we 5 red lights, and we are underway for the sprint race in Belgium. As we're coming down into the first corner now, everyone seems to get away really well. We've got a few people changing positions already, so some people didn't get a good start. As Chris Sniper takes the inside line and gets round it all right. Are we going to lose a lot of people on Rouge? We will find out. This could be an absolute pile-up. Or we could actually get away with it all nicely. Looks like we're all good so far, and we're all clean, and away we go. We've lost a few places and some people. And we've got one person out already, and that's MLF, who is out of the sprint race. As we see, Mr. Critical and M60 battling for the final points place. Remember, the top 8 places get points for the sprint race. As Dario and his teammate Piscatella are battling here as we're coming up into the bus stop chicane. Little lock up there as they get through all right. No, nearly little rear end touch there from Dario and Piscatella. Very nice driving there. So all drivers bar MLF are still in this sprint qualifying. David's still leading the way, followed close behind is FMP with Chris not too far off that. We only had a couple of movers here, nothing big, but it is only the sprint race, so it is still all to play for. Hoping for a wet Belgium because that'll be very interesting going up on Rouge. As Toby and Quincy are battling, let's quickly go into this battle here as Toby's looking for the inside line now on Quincy, and as Quincy's going ballsy. Quincy knows he has the inside line for the next corner, and Quincy has that place. But Toby is coming back at him. Toby's looking to make a move on the inside again. No, he thinks better of it. And Quincy goes a little bit wide there, and that leads the door open for Toby, and Toby goes, thank you very much, and takes 13th place. Oh, and Quincy's been spun around. Oh, there's been a crash. Quincy and Captain Teenless have crashed. Captain Teenless, I think, has lost his wing. He does. He is gonna need a new nose. Did Crashy get caught up in that? No, Crashy manages to avoid the crash. And I believe it's a VSC. Oh, a bit of sneaky understeer there. It is a VSC. It is a VSC. As Captain Teenless will be getting a new nose. That's smart, that is. That's pretty smart. Heated front seats as well. Oh, yes then. That's not what I'd use the heated seats for, but... As David has somehow pulled out a 2.2 second gap under the VSC, which is a bit weird, but we have to allow it because the nose game is. As we watch Herman the German make a move on Dario, Dario is slipping down the pecking order here, and Dario's making a move on the inside, so there's no touching, and there is no touching on the inside there, so they're all clean and racing still. We keep telling you this, Snad, about your car, but as Dario is looking to make a move back on Herman the German, can he find something in his car to get past him? As there's like 4, 5, 6 cars going around the bus stop chicane, all in a line. As David sets the fastest lap there again of a 149.6. Herman the German goes quick over 148.5. We've got a yellow flag, sector 3. I'm not too. As no assist is just past Certain Penner. Certain Penner must have gone spinning. Certain Penner must have got caught up in something there because he just lost 2 places. We'll go on board Chris because he's looking to make a move on FMP. He's got his DRS open, he's got his battery going, he's got the move done, going into the inside of the chicane, and he sticks second place. Chris Snipes moves into second. And Dario is there's a 4, 5, 6-way battle here for third place. As we're watching this battle, Herman is looking to make a move on Frankie going down the inside line, and no, Herman pulls out of it because Frankie had the corner. As Dario's looking very close here on Herman the German going around the outside. Herman, that means Dario's going to the inside line. They're going wheel to wheel. They're going wheel to wheel. Oh, very nearly touched there. Great driving from these two. Yellow flag sector 2. That's Grazzi in the grassy. Yellow flag sector 2 and 3 again. I think that might still be Grazzi trying to get back on track safely. As David sets a fast start there at 1.6.1. Oh, a bit squirrely there because they're on the exit there. Must have been in some dirty air. Yellow flag sector 3 again. I can't really see who that is. But I'm too busy watching this Piscatella as he's making a move on FMP. And he takes FMP going down the back or the front straight. I'm going to sneeze, I'm going to mute my mic. Jesus. As we have a time penalty there for Crashy. As Herman the German passes Dario. Dario and Herman the German are battling here. Oh, gets forced a little bit wide there as Mr. Kritko gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. As Dario and Herman are battling here for 6th place. Yellow flag sector 2. That's Mr. Kritko. He has span. And he's back on safely. No crashes from that. As Toby passes him, so let's go back to as Mr. Kritko passes Toby. Is Dario now is trying to make a move on Herman the German again. These two are battling through and through in this sprint race. Just remember, this is the top 8 get points. This is Cockpit real racing. They have no assists whatsoever and race fully in the cockpit view and an international league. As Toby's looking to make a move on Mr. Kritko. As David gets a 3-second penalty. Oh, it's Chris Snipe who can take 1.6 seconds out in these next 2 laps. He will get pole for the race. As Captain Tinas gets a 3-second penalty. The penalties are flying everywhere. It's like watching a game of football. Dario's hunting down again, hunting down Herman the German. These two are going hell for leather. Mr. M60 has pretty much got that final points place pretty much on his own. He's got no one behind him, no one running in front of him. As long as he doesn't fuck up, he has got at least 1 point for finishing 8th. As Piscatella is looking very quick now to make a move on Chris. As long as he gets a really good exit and really good on Rouge, he will be right behind Chris's exhaust pipe. As Toby passes Mr. Critico. We've got a yellow flag as Mr. Critico has retired from the race. Oh no. I wonder where he's gone off. Is he on the track? Is he going to cause some carnage? No, he's a bit of debris there. Some cars did run over the debris there. Let's go back on board. Chris Catello as he's got the DRS, he's got the slipstream, he's got his battery, he's going, and he last of the late breakers gets to move on the chicane. As Chris comes back at him, oh Chris switcheroos! What a move there by Chris. Pulls out the old switcheroonie. As Glatzi gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Escazella is still hunting down Chris. Certain Penner is closing the gap on No Assist in 9th, but I don't think he's going to have enough time to get up to 8th to get a point. Frankie and Dario and Herman the German are still battling here for 5th place. There's a yellow flag in sector 1. We're on the last lap of this sprint qualifying in Belgium. David has had a really good qualifying for the sprint race and has had a pretty relatively easy sprint race. He will start, with no mistakes now, he will start on pole for the race. We see some lovely back end shots of the wing wide open there. Obviously, Certain Penno has now moved up into 9th place. He's got 5 seconds to make him like half a lap. I don't think he's going to make it, but this is looking in good stead for the race. They are pretty close together. If Chris can take out 0.7 seconds in this final bit of the lap, he will get pole for the race because David's 3-second penalty. But I don't think he's going to do it. We'll go on board. Let's say this sprint race, so we won't do a gilly thing of watching the winner come over the line. But I will do my best gilly impression when he crosses the line. I'll go on to it now because I don't think there's going to be any more really big change unless Dario can find a move on Frankie. Unless he's going to full send it on the final corner. We'll find out. Is he going to try and do it? No, he thinks better of it. Oh no! Frankie goes wide, so Dario does get 6th as David wins the sprint race. Chris gets 2nd, Chris Cadella gets 3rd, FMP gets 4th, Herman the German gets 5th, Dario gets 6th, Frankie gets 7th, and the final points place will go to M6D. Woo! Serpena comes home in 9th, No Assist 10th. Toby will get 11th. He comes around the bus stop chicane now. Crash is now coming up to the not a good sprint race here for the Red Bull boys. As we see the last two coming. Oh, we've just got to wait for Captain Teenless, who's just started the sector 3. So there we have it. David. Oh, it's Captain Teenless nearly loses it. David, even with that 3-second penalty, he still gets pole for the race. Chris gets 2nd, Piscatella 3rd, FMP 4th, Herman 5th, Dario 6th, Frankie 7th, and M6D gets 8th. as we're underway for the formation lap. We've got 22 laps of Belgium, and it looks like it's going to be a dry Belgium for the race. And here we go, we're lining up on the grid for the race. 22 laps around the Belgium. And here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights, and we are off to see the wizard. Let's go. As we're going down into the first corner now, let's hope there's no heroics and hope that all cars get through this unscathed. Looks like we're all okay. A few lockups there, a few people going a little bit wide. We've got a few people that's gone very wide. Whoa, Captain Teenless there comes out of nowhere and just takes out 3 places there, just cuts through the middle of everybody there. And unbelievable driver there from Captain Teenless. As we've got 1 disqualified driver. There's a... oh, I forgot to do this and this. And we'll go quickly on to a tyre check. We have got Dabby. Oh, we've got a yellow flag, got 1 and 2. That looks like it's a huge little pile there. So everybody, apart from no assists and Captain Teenless, so everyone's on mediums, and Captain Teenless and no assists are soft boys. So there we go. Very sort of similar strategies for the full grid, apart from the 2 that are probably expected a safety car, I'd imagine. As we're on board now, Dario is making a move. Look, Dario and Herman, the German, again are making some do battle with each other. But after this race, we do have a 9-day break before we're in the Netherlands. So you won't hear my voice for 9 days time, unless you tune into my other league I commentate on, which is every Tuesday at 7:30 GMT PM. I should say, because not in the morning, because that's just silly. So, let's see how the race is done. Let's see who the biggest is. We've got 2 people in the pits already, Quincy and Toby. Let's see who the biggest gainers and losses are. So we've got nobody really, apart from Mr. Critical up 4 and Frankie down 3, as we're watching a battle here between between Dario and Herman. The German again, these two are going hammer and tongue on each other. These two love being at each other's wheels. They're just very good at battling each other. They're very close. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, I had a sneezing fit there. There's a... Jesus Christ. As Chris Snipes is trying to rein in the current driver that's leading the race, he is point 4 behind him. Can he make a move on David or Davide? As no assists has the first penalty of the race with a 3 seconds from warning. Yellow flag sector 1 and 2. That is an Aston Martin. That is Captain Tinus, I believe it was. And we've got Mr. Crick over second penalty with 3 more. As we see, no assists there. It's past Dario. Dario's having a... Dario's struggling. What is going on with Dario? As Captain Teenless is now passing Grazie. I am trying to keep up with all the action. Again, I do apologise if I do miss anything. My co-commentator and head commentator is in Australia currently with his brother's wedding. So, as we see, Certain Penner move up into 8th place, passing M60. Well, he's technically co, but he is the head commentator. He is the leader. No, I just do it to wind him up because he gets really wound up by it. So, and I know he watches these back as Frankie gets a 3-second penalty. So as Dario's looking to move on, no assist. He's got his DRS. He's going to the outside. So Dario, ooh, he's going to switch a room. Is he not? No, he's not. Oh, no assist. Cut the corner there a little bit, so he will have to watch out. As Dario is nearly giving him a slight little prostate up the rear end. Dario's still coming back at him. He's going to try and get the inside, but no assist. We'll have the inside out for the next corner. He's going to switch a room. No, Dario nearly looks to make a move, but then thinks best of it. Can Dario find a way past? No assist. Piscatella is still trying to cling on for the top 3. He has got 1.9 seconds, to breathing room behind him. There we go. Here's go Dario now with his battery. But all this defender from no assist is bringing certain Penna into this little battle here for 6th place. As we've nearly got like 5 cars. We've got one. Wait, no, let's just see. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cars here battling for 6th place. No assist has got a lovely little train behind him in the likes of Dario, Certain Penna, M6D, Frankie, and Mr. Critico's not too far off this little train here. As Certain Penna, as Dario both get free. Oh, Certain Penna's lost it on Rouge. Certain Penna has gone out on Rouge. That will be a safety car, I believe. It is a safety car. We have a safety car. As Toby gets a driving penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Certain Penna lost it on Rouge. As no assist gets a drive through for speeding under the safety car. Yeah, whoever's got that speed camera on the pit X entrance is a bit of a knobhead, isn't he? As we see the front 2 pits, front 3 are pitting, is FMP is pitting, Herbert German's pitting. Oh, excuse me. No assist is pitting, Dario is pitting, M6D is pitting, Frankie is pitting, oh, Mr. Critco is pitting, and then he gives the car in front of him a prostate exam. Mr. Critco's crashed. Mr. Critico has crashed inside the pit lane, in the pit entrance. How, as Toby gets a penalty for speeding under the drive? Is that Toby's second penalty for speeding under the pit lane? I believe it is. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so this race has just turned from 1 to 162.4. I don't get how Mr. Kitco crashed at the entrance of the pit lane, for one. And I do believe Toby, I will double check, I'll be able to find out if it's Toby's had 2 stops. The fastest lap currently, sorry, is a 1:47.5 from David, or David, whatever his name is. Oh no, it's only Toby's first stop, so I don't know who's got a drive through then. Toby and no assist, so I think the game just might have glitched there then, so. We have this temporary lull in the racing as we are under the safety car, and Probably got one more lap of this safety car. The safety car should be in this lap. And the safety car is indeed in at the end of this lap. We'll see how David does on the restart. Is he gonna go straight away, or is he gonna back the pack up is the question. And he goes through the bus stops again now. And he is gone. Well, we'll do a quick tyre check why we're here. So, everybody apart from Grazzi are very naughty. They've got the hard-ons. So we've got a yellow flag. Sector 3. As we're going up on Rouge now. Looks like Chris. It looks like Chris and David have pulled away here. Herbert German is now chasing down FMP for 4th place. As Dario is battling no assists now. As David gets a 3-second penalty. Well, we'll go on to penalties now and see. So we've still got 2 drivers with a drive-through with no assist and Toby. As we're looking at Dario, is he going to make a move? No, he's not. He thought a second of it. As M6D gets a multiple warning 3-second time penalty. As Captain Teenless gets a penalty for exactly the same thing. The penalties are flying at the minute, but Belgium has been renowned for giving stupid track limit penalties. This in France are absolutely crazy for them. Question is, when will no assist and Toby take the drive through? Always no assist takes it now, and I don't think Dario knew he had a drive through. So no assist is now taking his drive through penalty now. The biggest gainer is Quincy, who's gone up 5. Everyone else has pretty much stayed the same, apart from the odd couple that have lost a few places. As Toby takes his drive through as well, so we will double check to see if he has got a double drive through, but I don't think he does. I think that's everyone's drive throughs currently done. That is going through it now. When they leave, I will double check. Let's go and have a look now at the penalties. No, Toby does have another drive through. He does have another drive through. I must have forgot something in his order, so he's going back through again. So we watch Piscatella now trying to get the gap closer on Chris, and then hopefully gets back into the lead of the race. Still good points for him though here. Hopefully Dario can get past a few people to get the Alpha boys some more points. They are currently leading the constructors. As I say, we'll have a 9-day break, and then we are in the Netherlands, and we have got a yellow flag sector 3. That looks like it's a Red Bull. Is that Crashy? It is Crashy. Crashy has crashed again. Has he got a win? The DRS is now been enabled as the fastest lap there at Piscatella, 147.4. Crashy looks like he's got his wing now. I don't get how he still got his wing when he was nose deep in a wall. As Dario passes M60, M60. We'll go on board M60, going up on Rouge. Doesn't look like it lifted there. That's pretty ballsy. There's not that much battles going on. They're all within the DRS battle, got battles, but they're just not in the places where they've got a chance to overtake. As Chris Snipes takes David, I think David went wide there, so Chris Snipes now takes the lead of the race. Piscatella is right on the back of this battle here as well. There's a three-way battle now for the lead of the race between Chris, David and Piscatella. They're all very close to each other. There will be the DRS train. This could be interesting. Oh, there's a big crash there between David and Piscatella. Piscatella is out of the race. That should be another safety car. Huge crash there. Piscatella is out of the race. The current championship leader is out of the race. That's not a safety car. I'm very surprised that is not a safety car there. As Herman the German has gone off. As Crashy has gone up to... Frankie's now moving up into 5th. There's so much going on. There's a full car safety car now, I believe. There is a full car safety car again. What a kerfuffle there. I caught just part of that crash as well. I'm sorry if I missed anything else, but there we go. I'll be back in a second. back. Right, let's have a look then. I generally just couldn't tell you what happened now. All I know is Piscatella went for a move, caught David's wheel, and Piscatella ends up going into the wall. Where I don't think anyone else did get collected in that carnage. Oh, what a crazy middle part of this race we're having here. As Herman goes into the pits. Oh, he's coming out of the pits, I should say. So Chris Snipes now leads the race currently. Let's go on to a quick check of the tyres. So we've got Captain Tinas now on the softs. We've got Quincy on the mediums. Other than that, not many people went into the pits and changed. The biggest gainer at the minute still is Quincy, up 6. Everyone else is massively shot up. The only biggest loss at the minute is David, who's dropped 5, and obviously Piscatella, who is out of the race, has dropped 10. Ten laps to go of this race as well still. There probably will be another safety car, because safety cars always bring out another safety car. As David gets a 3-second penalty under the safety car for multiple warnings. We'll go quick across now to check the penalties out. We have got everybody apart from David. Well, that's got penalties on 3 seconds, and David is on 6 seconds. The safety car will probably be out for one more lap. And then we should be back underway and racing. And indeed we are under one more lap of the safety car. Everyone is now bunched up. So Here we go, we're back underway. As soon as they get round this final corner, we'll see how Chris gets the restart done. Is FMP going to get caught napping? Is Dario going to jump them? Or is Chris going to bunch him up and just bomb it? And hopefully no one gets taken out going up on Rouge or the first corner. And Chris has gone. Chris is gone. Chris is gone, and I think he's caught FMP napping. That's twice now where FMP has been caught napping on the restart. To get around the first corner again. Everyone looks like to make it unscathed. Looks like we're all good in the first corner this time round again. As Toby's gone into pits. We're going up one Rouge now. Looks like the front 4, 5, 6 are all up there very all nicely. There we go. Back underway and we're racing again. Dario's looking to make a move on FMP. Can he make a move stick? He's only got the battery to do it. Not this time around. As Herman and Zerman, no assists, are battling again. There's no assist, cuts a corner there. So surely he should probably get that place back. Probably not. I'm not too sure. We are on lap 14 of 22 around the Belgium. We have had 2 safety cars so far. We have had 1 disqualified and we've lost 4 people. Piscatella, who looked to make a move and got squeezed into the inside wall and crashed. Dario with a 3-second penalty there for multiple warnings. We've lost Mr. Kripke, who lost it on the pit lane, unless he retired. I do not know. I don't think he would have done at that time. But yeah, it's been a pretty chaotic middle of the race. The penalties, if it stays like this, then the penalties will be causing a lot of shifts. As soon as the yellow flag sector 3, who is that? Is that no assist? No assist. No, it's no assists, and Herman the German again battling us. No assist, goes horribly deep into the first corner, and Herman the German goes, thank you very much. As no assist gets a penalty there for multiple warnings. Another 3 seconds penalty added to the list of penalties that we've got in this race. As M6D went wide there, but Frankie and David can't capitalise on it. Dario's looking to make a move on FMP here. He will probably get him on the DRS so if he can get a good exit, and obviously if he doesn't, we'll find that out. DRS is now enabled. As David's looking to make a move on Frankie here. Can he get past him? They go to wheel. Frankie will have the inside line. Frankie there stays ahead. Frankie goes a bit wide there, but David just can't capitalise. Oh! Frankie gets a bit jinky there, and David does pass him. But Frankie could lose 2 places here as Captain Tinas gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. And we'll go across the penalties in a second to see what they are. We'll go now. Fastest laps is still with Piscatella, who won't be getting that extra point for it unless anyone can do any better. And here we go, penalties. We've got Dario with 6 seconds, David with 6 seconds, no assist, and Captain Tinas with 6 seconds. Then we've got Frankie and M60 with 3 seconds of penalties. As David's looking to make a move now on M60, going up on Rouge. David's got the slipstream, David's got the DRS, David's got the battery going, he has got the move done. We've got a yellow flag sector 1, that's Quincy. Quincy is out. I think Quincy has lost it on Rouge. Is that going to bring out another safety car? It doesn't look like it is, because he's gone off the same place where Lando Norris went off when it was raining. No safety car, that car has been cleaned up and we are back green light racing and we are going again. As M60 gets a bit squirrely there as well, Herman couldn't capitalise on it, but that's brought Herman right up the back of him. As it goes, Chris will be winning this race if we can keep FMP behind him. Not many more laps to go. Herman is looking to make a move. Oh, good reactions there from Herman the German. There's a yellow flag sector 2. I can't see who that will be. Looks like it's the McLaren. Is it McLaren? No, it's not. It's David. David is off track. Oh, he's doing donuts. That's not good. That's not good. There's a car coming. Oh. That's it, there we go. David has lost another place as we look on board now as Herman the German has made a move on M60 and he takes it and M60 is coming back at him. As Crashy passes David now, David's still doing donuts by the looks of things. Has he got damage? Doesn't look like it. Chris Snipes is now 1.1 seconds clear as a yellow flag in sector 2. I think that's David again. Could be wrong on that one. I think it was. As David is now DNF'd, he is out of the race. If this goes to the safety car now, this would be very interesting. No, he's retired in the pits. That's very nice and very fair of him. As we have 10 runners left from the 17 that started the race, we are down to the final 10 that's still going. So if they all finish, they all at least guaranteed points for this race. As Dario's still trying to make a move. The only person that's really not really gained or lost a place is Herman Germany, who stayed in 5th. Everyone else that is currently racing now has gone up some places. As M6D gets a 3-second penalty. With 3 laps to go, it still could be anyone's race here. If Chris makes one little mistake, FMP will be capitalising on that, and so would Dario. This is the only real battle here currently for the first place. Getting very close now between FMP and Dario. Oh, very close there. Very, very close there from Dario and to FMP. 2 laps to go. As Crusher gets a 3-second penalty from multiple warnings. Again, after this race, we are away for this league for 9 days. Then we're in Netherlands. And this is Cockpit Real Racing International League. Full cockpit view only and no assists whatsoever. As we're approaching the final lap now, Chris still in the lead of this race. You would think though, if there's any going to be able to make a move, it would be now. Does he got yellow flags at the 3? It looks like it's Captain Teamless. Is Derry going to find enough to make a move on the last lap? I don't think he is. Not that it'll matter too much because he has got a penalty and FMP will still take that place anyway. And here we are coming up to the final few corners. We'll go on board the Chris as he's coming around the final corner now. And in my best ghillie impression, Chris Snipes wins in Belgium. FMP second, Dario third. Frankie looks like he's going to be coming home in fourth. M60 coming home in fifth. That might change though with Herman the German. Oh, a little bit sideways there, Herman the German. Herman the German gets sixth. Oh, only just though. If he didn't have that little slide there, Herman the German would have gone up to fifth. No assists, coming over the line. In seventh. Huge lock up there from Crashy. Crashy's got to take home 8th place. Toby in 9th, and Captain Teamless is just going around the back part of Sector 2, so Captain Teamless will come home in 10th place, as long as he doesn't crash out now, because that would be really unfortunate if he does. It's been a very up and down race, but that's what you get. So it's been a very enjoyable one, and really looking forward to Netherlands. Hopefully my head commentary partner is going to be back for that. If not, I will be by myself again, and I'll have a lot of making up to do to not just me but to you boys as well. Just see here, Captain Teamless coming over the line there in 10th. So I bid you adieu and goodbye, and see you in 9 days' time.